What is going on, guys? It's Dan from Outdoorsobsessions. I think it's time to spill the beans on what I've been using and my gear and how I've been catching those fish at Lost Grove Lake in Iowa. And there's one. Pretty good place to fish, I'd say. I don't always fish there. I fish the canal. I fish at Isaac Walton. I fish several lakes around my area. But it just seems like Iowa's just the best place to fish. I'm not going to give you all my secrets, but I'm going to give you most of them to help you be more successful out in the field. So the very first thing I'm going to do is show you my setup. So the first rod and reel here, I got just a simple Frost reel and a rod. I probably got this thing for 20 bucks at Walmart, and just a cheapo. Killer though if you want to sling them right up out of the hole and get them on the ice. So next one is the Clam. I didn't pay very much for this either. I got this at a local bait store, and it's one of my favorite ones to use, as you've seen in the last video. Just really sensitive. I put on these spring bobbers that really help the sensitivity. You get any little bite on there, and you can see it wiggles everywhere. You cannot move when you're using this. And a lot of those bluegills out at Grove or anywhere in general, you get a little bite or a small bite, you're gonna pick it up on these spring bobbers. Another thing is it's your location. I mean, you gotta be in the right depth of water. You gotta be fishing so high, so low. There's gotta be cover down below. I use a Vexilar, as you guys seen. Everything that I use is just things I've bought over years of trying to make sure I got enough money to pay for other things. But also got this 13 fishing reel. It's called a pickle stick. This thing is pretty good for heavier baits. I wouldn't recommend it if you're just using it for bluegill or crappies. It's not something that's going to be sensitive enough to pick anything up. And for the truth about some baits that really work good and certain time of days, we'll start off showing you some jigs. So here we go. Alright, first off we got the chartreuse with some orange dots. That's about 5 millimeters. Crappie killer. Gets down real quick when you need to catch those fish on your Vexilar before they disappear. Next off we got the Wonder Bread. Can't really see it that well on the camera here, but most of you know what the Wonder Bread jig is. Nice bluegill killer. We got a red hook on this one in particular, but it doesn't have to be a red hook. It's 3 millimeter, nice and small for during the day. Something I go to midday. Next off we got just a flat spoon. Now these sink real slow. It'll go real slow, and most of the time these crappies will pick them up on the fall. And if I flip it over here for you here, if I don't get hooked, yeah, that didn't work. The back side there, you got some silver in there. Not bad. Works pretty good. Catches them all. Alright, the depth that I'm fishing on Grove Lake is about 39 foot deep. Now that doesn't mean I'm fishing 39 feet down. I might be fishing 15 feet up, just on top of the sticks that are all up on there. This lake is loaded with sticks, so you're gonna have trouble getting snags and everything else if you drop down below that. But most of the time they're in those sticks, so if you can bring them up, you got to get down in those sticks. So if you're using a Vexilar, you are not gonna see those fish coming. But you just gotta take chances and drop your jig down there and see what happens. Most of the time, they will come up, but usually it's an evening bite. You'll fish from like 2 to dark, and you'll catch fish eventually if you are on a good spot. I highly recommend in the evening using a chartreuse color, something heavy that's gonna get down there to that 15-foot depth. Nothing too crazy. That's what I use out there, and that's how I'm slaying those fish. So if I can get 30 likes on this video, I'd like to take somebody out fishing with me. So if you guys can give me 30 likes on this video, I will show somebody my honey hole, and I will give you a couple of my jigs for free, and we'll get you hooked up. So alright, like and subscribe to the video. Make sure to comment down below so I can pick one of you guys, and we'll head out. So thanks again, guys. We'll catch you later.